Let's go tell it on the beacon over here, the yellow beacon.
The yellow
It's
beacon?
yellow for P4.
Oh yeah, P4. P4.
Or maybe
Persona
you don't
4.
have a big crowd. Maybe this isn't the crowd I was hoping for.
Just like one guy's like, I have to see. Hold up. God invented spawn eggs.
Indeed.
Indubitably.
Indeed.
Dun, dun. These are all Persona users.
Feel my ass. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum. Lotus juice. Bum bum. Bum bum.
That's a cool name.
I know, he's a fucking Chad.
Alright, you're gonna open the... So we have to
Yeah,
open...
I got it right here.
Man.
Okay, so this takes place after
Persona 4 Dancing All
Persona 4
Night.
dancing, yeah.
Where's
Oh shit, so they're all older?
These are... Yeah. Mustard.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, man. Yo, I need a stretch.
I know, right? There's a fucking dick in my throat right now.
Nice. Look at these guys. They're just praising us for being here.
I know. This is like truly an event to behold.
This is a dream come true. Get it?
I do.
You know what?
I reach out to the truth.
And shove my dick inside your mouth, it's okay. This involves consent.
It's time to make victory.
This story takes place after Persona 4, Dancing All Night, right before Pillow Talk 4.
5.
5. The heck's Pillow Talk?
I don't know what pillow talk is either.
Well, let's just say I'll just give a description what Pillow Talk is. Pillow Talk is where pillows talk.
But
You guys watch Big Mouth?
5. I have never seen Big Mouth.
You've never seen Big Mouth? Well,
but I know one character looks like Bilal.
Which one?
I don't fucking know. I've never seen this show.
I know one of the characters look like Eric.
Yeah, I just remember there was a guy with curly hair, and my brother said, that looks like Bilal. I was like, oh, I guess you're right.
Yeah, there's
But
this
now
like...
Bilal has an afro, so...
There's this kid who has like the pillow. He has a pillow that he just fucks.
Yeah.
He looks like Eric. And in one of the episodes,
it's not a body pillow, it's just a pillow.
it's just a regular pillow. It's not a body pillow. But on the what's it called? On one of the episodes, he says, "What is one of the characters says? Oh, what is that?" And he says, "It's Jizz Matthew. I'm the first and last cum bender." Don't worry, guys. Help is coming.
Nice. What a guy.
Alright, since I read a lot of this, you could read this.
You want me to start this?
Yeah.
Cool.
Please do, my friends, and I'll read the dialogue.
Alright. After party. Party celebrations for another victory against the other real being, called Shadows, were big, considering the method of combat used this time.
Was dancing.
Was totally dancing. Music and dance now, being the key to defeating them, took a lot of time out of their comfort zone. But their leader, in most cases, he took it like duck to water, and encouraged the others to follow suit. Considering the amount they had to do, dancing is at the bottom of the list of their things they wanted. Just like the apparent irrational fears of wrestling rings since Golden Week. Party was live, and loud, with Naoto keeping anything alcoholic away from Yukiko and Rise. Well,
Damn.
I know. Mostly because they could barely hold a drink, but Naoto had plans for Rise, and her being drunk will throw a spanner in the works. Party died down and investigation groups started to go their own ways. Naoto found her boyfriend and quickly brought it on him in arm. Soji-kun, okay, that's not Naoto at all.
I got this.
Soji-kun, a quick question.
This got his attention instantly. Hmm? What is it?
Time for my animal crackers.
What is it? I have animal crackers. You want some? Sure.
The fuck did you go?
I was just walking around while you were reading.
Oh.
Anyway. Continue reading.
Oh, wait.
Naoto fidgeted.
What is it? Okay, yeah.
Naoto
Naoto
fidgeted.
fidgeted with her hands before hesitating with her words. A small blush crept up on her cheeks before finding the resolve to ask the question.
I was wondering if Rise-san could let us stay, or could stay with us tonight at my apartment because of how close it is. Soji shrugged. We're actually gonna call him you because I cannot say Soji.
Yeah, please, fuck Soji.
Narukami shrugged.
I don't know why people are saying Soji is. I mean, I get it because like they didn't have a definitive name, but god damn, I hate that.
I like Narukami better.
Narukami is so much better. You like Minato Arisato too, but I like Makoto Yuki better.
Yeah. Narukami shrugged. I don't have a problem with it, but isn't her house close by still?
Naoto shook her head. Yes, that's true.
leave the voice acting to me. I got this. You can read the major dialogue and I'll read the voice acting. Is that fair?
Got it. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, that's true. But we plan to meet up tomorrow, so it would seem logical for her to stay just the night.
Narukami had a look that was completely unconvinced by her reasoning, but he waved it away.
Wait, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Give me a minute.
Sure. It's your place.
Sure. It is your place.
He said with indifference.
Good. I'm gonna go find Rise-san and confirm her stay.
A few moments later,
Rise-san.
Naoto called, getting the attention of the re-emerging idol. Rise smiled sweetly as she saw the sleuth.
So, like a detective?
Yeah.
Get it, because I'm the detective prince. Whoa. Hey,
Detective
what?
Sleep.
Detective Sleeve. Hey, what do you need now, Takun?
She said brightly.
I was wondering if you could stay over at my apartment this evening. It would be safe. It would save the effort of going all the way back to your grandmother's.
Naoto proposed. Rise raised an eyebrow in confusion.
Is there something wrong?
Naoto recoiled on the question.
No, why you ask?
Rise put a finger on her chin and thought.
Give me a minute. My girlfriend's asking me, like, what does that have to do with the 365?
Oh.
It's the story I'm reading. Oh shit. I thought Senpai would stay with I thought Senpai would stay over at yours, or he would be the first in line anyway. Will he not be there?
The sleuth shook her head.
She took her head, cutting it off, and
She just fatality.
She ripped off her head and skull fucked it to death.
The end.
Yes, he will. Oh, okay.
She pondered on it for a moment while Naoto fidgeted nervously.
Fidgeted nervously.
Waiting for a response. Waiting for a response, she fidgeted.
She did this. She did like the finger pointing thing.
Yeah, yeah, the finger pointing at each other, rubbing against each other thing. Fucking all the white girls do.
Do you know this means ouch in sign language?
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. So they're just crying for help.
Yes. That's what it means. Sure, I'll go. Sounds like fun. We could tell weird stories before bed.
She smiled brightly again. Happy that she was getting time with her two favorite people. That's really fucking harsh.
Jeez. I
I know
mean,
she
like,
hates all of the other party members.
you're like, fuck you, Kanji, fuck you, Teddy, fuck
Oh
you,
my god,
Yosuke.
Narukami. Oh my god, Naoto. Oh, Yusuke. Or Yosuke.
Ew,
I keep mixing their
Yosuke.
names up.
Yosuke? More like
Yosuke
Brusuke.
more like fucking bitch. Kanji more like fucking bitch.
Jay,
Teddy
more
more
like...
like fucking simp.
Jay, more like fucking gay.
Meat sucker bitch.
meat sucker bitch.
Yukiko more like
Yukiho.
no.
Yuki, no. More like Yuki, no.
Oh shit, I forgot I was still reading.
Yeah, you are forget it.
Detective Prince. Naoto let out a huge sigh of relief, knowing that stage one of her plan went okay.
Wait, what's her plan?
I don't know, I'm kind of worried.
I only skim read this just to see if it was saucy or not.
Yeah, basically, we haven't heard her plan yet, but she's definitely planning some kinky ass shit.
She's like, let me suck your toe, senpai.
Rise, I've always wanted to watch you suck someone's toe. She had a feeling that Narukami suspected foul play, but Rise was none the wiser. It was hard enough fooling her boyfriend, but to make him completely convinced would need the stars to align, and Naoto didn't have that much patience. Dot 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 dot
Wait.
dot 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 dot.
Wait, wait, is Narukami and Rise dating?
In this, Naoto and Narukami are dating, even though I think Naoto belongs with Kanji, but like, that's personal opinion.
Yeah. Anyway, Kanji's gay, so...
Kanji's absolutely gay. But like, that's okay, because he fucking rocks it.
Alright. Next part.
Oh, wait, yeah. Dot dot dot. Party eventually broke up. Under people wanting to go home and rest with the promise of meeting up soon, since Narukami only had the week to hang out, or to hang around the group while he was on holiday. The walk back was interesting, for the most part. Naoto remained silent, switching glances between her boyfriend and Rise.
Okay.
As the talked about the Reese's. About the... What the fuck? Okay.
Their recent adventures and caught up with the lives.
Between her boyfriend and Rise, as the talked about their recent adventures and caught up with the lives they had outside of Inaba.
We're here.
Naoto announced as they stood in front of her door. She pulled out her keys with a small twirl, and before inserting the right one, pushing open the door, she took a quick glance to see Narukami's face of mild curiosity. She noticed he already felt that something was amiss, but he intended to wait this one out quietly. If he was worried, he would have... Okay, oh yeah. If he was worried, he would have voiced his concerns already. Rise seemed completely oblivious, as her bubbly personality kept her in high spirits and mildly excited at still quite a late time at night. Naoto switched on a couple lights, so the hallway in her living room, so her guests can navigate. Oh my god, I'm like, I think I already came.
Yo, she had to turn on the lights.
Oh my god, the lights are on. She did it for her guests.
Narukami-senpai, do you not have any clothes to change into for the night?
Rise asked teasingly. Narukami,
Yeah.
Narukami only chuckled in response.
Yes. I keep a pair set here whenever I need to stay.
He answered with an air of the matter of fact, giving his own cocky grin to match her smile. Rise pouted cutely.
You can't tell, but I'm actually grinning really cockily.
Oh my god, I could sense the cock through your grin.
Shame. I was hoping to see Senpai walk around in only just his boxers.
You know Arikami in his boxers? That's the fucking nut if I've ever seen him.
Yo, just imagine him in swim trunks and you're fucking nutting forever.
I know that polygonal figure of his. Oh.
Oh, nice.
She looked back at Naoto with a slight blush on her cheeks.
What do you think, Naoto-kun?
The image of Narukami paraded around, and just his underwear flashed through her mind for a moment, causing her brain to wander for a second. The hell did you go?
Well, as interesting as that might be, he doesn't do that. But the thought is nice, she said with a cough.
She looked at her boyfriend for a moment, saw the hints of a strange look before going back.
It's actually not Naoto's boyfriend, that's Yosuke's boyfriend, believe it.
Exactly. Fucking exactly. Naoto stole
Yosuke's boyfriend. Naoto, you thief. I thought you were a detective,
Naoto,
but you're nothing.
detective thief.
You detective. You phantom thief, you. But this is Persona 4 we're talking about, not Persona 5.
Toads.
Alright. Oh. Shit. She said with the cough. Oh, wait.
Wait a minute, where the fuck are we? Oh, yeah. She looked at her boyfriend. Neutral stoic face. I already read that.
Oh.
Oh, Rise bounced and turned on a heel. Sleep.
So, Naoto-kun, where am I staying? And do you mind if I could borrow some clothes?
Naoto waved her hand, motioning to the spare room. She's a fucking bitch.
There's a spare room right there, sonny boy.
You don't get to sleep with Narukami, only I could.
This way you could borrow some of my garments for sleeping. Hopefully it would be your taste. Sweet! I'll see you in the sex, senpai.
Yeah, said brightly, giving him a small wink before she walked further into the apartment.
You can't tell, but I blinked, I winked with both eyes.
I did too, just now. Bet. You wanna bet? I just did it.
Yo, let me see. As I crawl through your TV.
Feel no pain.
Eat my ass. There's just a lot of dialogue. Jesus Christ.
You're in for a treat.
Yo, how many
what?
How many fucking... How many words are there? 12,000 plus words. 12,000k. 12,000k.
They walked into the spare room, with Rise leading and Naoto on the toe. When they both entered the room, Naoto shut the door with a soft click, pressing her ear against it to make sure Narukami wasn't listening.
Rise-san, can I talk to you for a moment?
Rise pricked up at the call of her name.
Sure, what's up?
Naoto coughed uncomfortably, cheeks heating up in the dimly lit room.
Why do I keep thinking Naoto's a boy?
Because Naoto's like basically on the verge of being a boy.
I mean, they say Naoto-kun a lot, so like, I keep,
exactly.
I'm just all like, wait, Naoto's a girl? What? It's fucking gay.
I didn't find out Naoto was a girl until they mentioned it in PQ. Because I haven't actually played P4 like all the way yet.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, I forgot.
So like when I found out it was in PQ and they were like, I think she said something, and I was like, wait, is Naoto a girl? And then they brought it up. They're like, you know, Naoto's a girl, right? To Japan. He was like, what? I was like, oh shit, I was fucking right.
Yo, she's a reverse trap.
What?
She's a reverse trap.
She is, she is. And Kanji's just fucking gay. Pride Month for Kanji over here is priding it up.
Yo, Kanji Pride Month. Anyway,
Yusuke and Kanji Pride Month.
they're both Emperor personas.
That's true, and they're both gay as fuck.
Yo, and so is Akihiko.
Oh my god, you're right.
They're all Emperor persona users.
What? So
And they're
all
all... Or they're European.
Oh, right. They could just be European.
I have a proposition for you.
Wait. Risa's smile turned into a confused look.
Proposition? What do you mean?
Naoto looked around nervously before stealing her resolve.
Would you like to share Senpai for the night?
Fucking knew it.
What a fucking jerk.
Barely above a whisper. Risa blinked, trying to comprehend the question before what she was asking sunk in. Her high-pitched squeal of surprise was swiftly cut off by Naoto's hand covering her mouth. Clued's eyes narrowed, warning the idol not to do that again. Rise nodded, in understanding, and tapped the restraining hand that was on her face. After a moment, Naoto let up.
Seriously? For real?
Is this for real?
Is this for real?
Rise shot back with a short whisper. Naoto nodded slowly.
It's the least I could do.
Rise shook her head.
No. Look, regardless of the shit I pulled, you shouldn't even give me a leeway, let alone feeling enough sympathy for me to let it on you two's private time.
Rise crossed her arms defiantly.
You are still my best friend, and I get how you feel now. Maybe for one night we could just indulge, right?
Rise's mind began to wander. Then, quickly shook her head to dismiss the distraction.
Hold on. Are you sure? Are you sure you want me to sit on his throbbing hard cock?
Are you sure he can eat my pussy?
Hold on, are you sure? How protective are you over him? I don't want to get in the way of you two. Naoto shoved his dick in her ass.
You don't have a choice.
You don't have a choice, little man.
This was a demand.
You don't have a choice, little man. That was a Vanoss reference.
Oh shit, it's been so long since I watched Vanoss in the game.
You don't have a choice, little man. I'm sure one night wouldn't make much of a difference. Anyway, I'm just curious to see Narukami-senpai's reaction.
Even with her nervous demeanor, Rise could see traces of a mischievous smirk. After a moment of thinking it through, Rise's defenses broke down, and the idol sighed.
God fucking damn.
Fine, I guess I can let Senpai dick me down.
Baka.
Fuck.
Anyway, fine. Alright, fine. I'll do it, but...
Naoto tilted her head for her to go on.
But the moment you start to feel weird about what's going on, we're stopping, okay?
Rise told her using every bit of her mind, not clouded by what she would be getting, soon, which was slowly becoming smaller. Fuck. Naoto reached for the doorknob. He was about to twist, but then a thought made her freeze in her tracks.
What's wrong now, Takun?
Rise asked, catching on to the look of the dazed thought.
How should we present this proposition to him?
Oh shit, hold up.
Risi looked on the...
I just heard someone scream outside.
Oh shit. There's more
Like,
fireworks.
like that ass.
He was screaming because he was so ready for this freaking video to pop out.
Hey, you're gonna have to wait. My Twitch is LeBlanc OG. Alright, glad we got that out of the way. Where are we at?
Yo, follow my boy Skinny Penis on Instagram.
Oh shit. Car alarm's going off now.
Oh shit.
That's just really reassuring.
I hear the
Someone,
car.
someone screams and then a fucking car alarm goes off.
Someone's stealing someone's car.
Yeah. Hang on.
Hold on.
I mean, I can't be the only one who heard that shit, right?
No, I heard it. It's a faint. It's a
How
faint
did you
sound.
hear it?
I heard the car alarm in the back, not the screaming.
Wait, you actually heard it?
Mhm.
Oh shit.
Not
Oh
this.
shit, someone just joined my stream and said, wait, can I join? I followed. Who is this, Halsey 200? I mean, like, if you're into Persona 4 fanfic erotica.
Here, I'm gonna make you
Yes, I
operator.
did follow. How awesome.
Made you operator.
Wait, me?
Yeah.
In the Minecraft world?
Yeah.
Okay, they said, I am into Persona 4 fanfic. Well, that just answers the question. You can join Halsey. Is it PC or Java?
PS4.
PS4. It is.
It's PS4.
I'm waiting for their response.
I feel like the music is not on my is not in my headphones, but it's like on my TV.
Oof. Damn. I guess you don't have PS4, huh? Here, let me follow this person.
Tell them to get a PS4.
Yeah, you should totally, totes get a PS4.
What's the social security number?
Credit card info, social security number, and then you can join. That's crazy. I had no idea people would actually watch this shit, but like, hell yeah. Hey,
Alright.
where were we?
Oh yeah, Rise looked over
What's wrong now? Okay, yeah. Rise asked, catching a look on the of Dave's thought.
How should we present this proposition to him?
Rise looked on at the heavy blush on her face and laughed. She
Ha
couldn't
ha
get over how
ha.
cute Naoto could be at times like this.
Jeez,
Naoto.
Jeez, Naoto-kun. You fucking slut. You
Fucking
freaking...
whore.
You fucking...
Stupid bitch.
You fucking ball sack looking Jew bag.
She walked over and ruffled Sleuth's hair, causing her to whine and protest.
I have a plan. Do you have any formal shirts laying around? Naoto nodded.
Naoto nodded. Oh shit, sorry.
Oh.
Do you want to
Naoto
go?
I... Do you want to take a break from reading it? Or are you fine?
Sure.
Naoto nodded and pointed to the drawers at the other side of the room. Good. It's time to play dress up, she said, brightly. Narukami was already dressed in a baggy t-shirt, long shorts, ready for the night ahead. However, he senses that something is amiss. When it took more than 15 minutes for Naruto to return, he wasn't concerned, but more curious on what's taking her. He had just placed his feet on the ground, and then the door creaked open. His jaw went slack as he saw the image that would be burnt into his brain for the rest of his time on Earth. It's not Earth. It's actually Earthbound. This is Mother 3.
So, this is actually Mother.
Yeah. The door slowly opens to see the pair of Rise and Naoto both holding hands with
Some,
deep blushes.
some hot shit.
Yeah. And their dicks hanging in between their legs.
And their hairy ball sack.
Jesus. While the room light was dim, Narukami could easily see how beautiful they were. As familiar as Naruto was to him. Naruto? Naoto. So
Naruto.
Naruto as familiar as Naruto was to him. he couldn't believe it, but Naruto said believe it.
He said, believe it, boomer.
Believe it. Fucking believe it, you pussy. Oh, yeah. So, Naruto was to as familiar as Naruto was to him. Whenever he saw the side of her that only he sees, it was always, without a fail, makes his heart stop. And then he fucking dies. No more Persona.
Dude, 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 dude. Feel no pain.
Her slightly longer shoulder hair length framed her bare. Wait. Her slightly longer shoulder length hair framed her embarrassed but amazingly cute face. Her hair was ruffled out of the usual masculine style she had under her hat, so it flowed naturally around her head. To top it off, some of the hair came around in front of her face, obscuring her left eye from Narukami's vision.
Hey, dude.
Shit.
Damn, I heard that.
Persona.
What is this motherfucker looking at? Persona!
Baby.
Oh shit, I traded with baby, 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 baby.
Yo, actually, I have a. Let me summon my Persona real quick.
Do, 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 do.
Persona!
Oh shit. He's an Agi.
Wait. Hold up. Actually, let me set the settings so blocks cannot be destroyed. Mob griefing off. I got
What
this.
is this bitch looking at?
Baby,
Holy
baby,
crap,
baby.
where the it just went through? What? The fuck just happened? Oh, there it goes.
Oh shit. Anyway, Persona. He just.
Wow. He's an Agi.
That's Magatsu Izanagi no Okami.
Picaro.
Picaro. Look at them flying into the distance.
I know, that was majestic.
Anyway, where was I?
Where were us?
Oh. Oh wait. Her hair was not. To top it off, some of her hair came in front of her eye.
The fuck did you go?
I don't know. Oh wait, I reread that. However, Rise was wondering however, Rise was something else to behold. Rise being stunning was nothing new to anyone in the
Fuck Naoto.
yeah, fuck Naruto. Rise being stunning was nothing new to anyone in the investigation team. She was always first to make sure he always looked presentable, and her expression in showbiz made it a habit of her, but always looked glamorous or fabulous depending on her mood. But this was different. Her trademark twin tails were gone. The hair bands were pulled out of her hair, came naturally down her back. and the light blush of her cheeks emphasized the small smile she had.
Soji-kun.
No,
Senpai.
Naoto-kun,
I mean, Narukami.
Narukami-kun, Senpai, the fuck you want?
He's like, oh damn,
Shit,
what?
Persona. Yo, yo.
Ease and Nagi, come get some of this.
He's like, oh shit, Dojima just came back with the milk. Be right back.
Yeah.
The two muttered and greeted shyly. In any normal circumstances, Narukami would have grinned at the cuteness of the two and made an offhand remark, but that was the furthest thing from his mind. Instead, his focus swapped between the girls as he looked for something that could explain what was going on. Hi.
Hi.
He muttered stupidly for loss of words. The two girls giggled at his inability to form words. They used words twice. Surprised that they put him in a situation where it was possible to have them dick themselves down with Narukami's Narukami cock.
Twice in a row, just fat throbbing Narukami check cock in their faces.
And just like, yo, Narukami has two penises. It's just like split in two. Just like, yeah, got this.
Like, yeah, I know.
This is it.
This is it.
We want. They took a step forward, causing Narukami to shuffle backwards onto the bed as he watched the two ladies undress their nipples.
Nice.
You can't see my nipples, but you know.
Yeah.
We wanted to inquire about us staying with you tonight, Narukami-kun. Naoto asked, her voice barely a whisper. She turned to the idol and nodded in a silent agreement as they advanced on the investigation team leader's bulging bulge.
His pitched tent.
He struggled, waiting for his brain to catch up, because I guess he left his brain back at the dance studio.
He's like, oh shit, hold up, wait, my brain's on. It's almost here, guys.
It's like, oh shit. Persona. Your turn.
The pair moved forward until they were in arm's reach of the target. Jesus Christ. Now his face showed. What the fuck? Why is it making a beat though?
Anyway, that's enough for my persona.
Alright, so basically, oh shit. Naoto's face showed a cute frown. Same one she would always wear when she was nervous, but Rise had a small pout, slightly annoyed by the lack of action from the silver rat. Do you want me to read the voice lines, or are you gonna do it?
Oh, shit, I was just like, wait. So, may we?
Naoto asked softly, looking for reassurance. Narukami snapped his attention to her. His eyes asking if she was unsure about the current development. She ignored his request for verification and turned to Risa. They traded glances before nodding together and turning back to Narukami. They let go of each other's hands slowly, hold up the dress shirts they were both wearing. Narukami gasped. Under was just a pair of panties for each of them. Naoto sporting plain navy blue pair with a little small bow on the front.
Oh shit, this game's saucy.
I know, right? Jesus Christ, the bow and everything. Risa going for something with a little more flash. Her panties were smaller, but pink, with the black lace running along the edges.
Oh, please, take good care of us, senpai.
Oh my goodness. God damn it.
can't help myself. Oh shit, I got in a trade with someone. Get the fuck out of here.
They're all so interested, dude. They're all trying to nut.
Yeah, they're all trying to... Yo, you guys want to nut with me? Nope. Wait. Persona! Wait.
Persona.
No, look at
That's...
this. I have an egg.
Oh
Persona!
shit, you do.
Persona! Persona! Just... Yeah. Anyway.
So basically, the pair... Wait. He didn't need to be asked twice.
Yeah, he did.
I know. He seriously did. Like, he actually did.
He's actually fucking retarded.
Like, actually a simp. But, like, basically, the pair of girls descended upon him as the all cuddled together on the bed. Rise was first to take action, slowly kissing along the lines of his neck, bringing a small moan from Narukami's lips. Was quickly hushed by a fierce kiss by Naoto. Two sets of hands wandered under his shirt and tugged upwards.
Yo, in his pitch tent?
Narukami going with minimal resistance moves. His arms up. Moves his arms up so they could pull the garment off of him. The contrast was apparent with Rise was more demanding and excited with the harder tug. On the material like Naoto, who preferred the slow unwrap by timidly pushing a shirt up. Once off, Rise cooed at the chest, revealing to her. She quickly ran her hands as much as she could over it, pouring out a small snicker from the sleeve.
Senpai.
Rise breathed as she leaned down to kiss just under his nipple, causing Narukami to shiver. Naoto ran her right hand through the short silver hair as she stroked his cheek with the other.
So handsome.
As she looked at him with calm and with utter satisfaction, knowing he was hers for the long run.
He had his huge throbbing cock ready.
Pitch tent.
His pitch tent.
His huge pitch tent.
His
Basically.
giant fallopian tube. Watch out, watch out.
I ain't going nowhere.
Fuck out of the way. His huge fallopian tube.
Damn. Fuck the world, I guess.
His huge fallopian tube just graped his butthole.
Right, alright, so basically.
Oh wait, is it my turn?
No, hang on, I was mid-paragraph, I just lost
Oh, I said so handsome.
Narukami was about to reply, but he was cut off by another passionate kiss. Rise kissing along his chest, grew agitated from Narukami's passiveness, and took his right hand and pressed it under his breast. Instinctively, he squeezed softly at her fucking double A cups. Measuring the texture and size of the idol's bust.
Jesus.
Ah, yeah, she moaned, as she leaned further into him, wanting more pressure on her breasts. Narukami's other hand came alive as it snaked up Naoto's leg and under her dress shirt.
Number 15.
She yelped. She fucking yelped as she felt one of her butt cheeks being groped through her panties.
Wait, she used Yelp too? So she's a Yelp.
She's a Karen.
She's a Yelp reviewer. I knew it. Can never trust Naruto ever again. Fucking Yelp reviewer.
That was intense.
Like his pitch tense. Intense. Pitched tense.
Basically. Narakami-kun! She squirmed under his touch.
And sucked his
Happy had a good
butthole.
view. And then pulled her towards it with a small tug. Senpai! Narakami turned to Rise, who had called out to him softly. Her face held a smile as her cheeks blushed in mild embarrassment. She gently took his face in her hands and pulled him for a deep kiss for the first they've ever shared.
And shoved his dick inside her booty hole.
Rise tasted different, sweeter, but her kisses were more forceful, where she actively wrestled for dominance. They both moaned at the sensations. Rise's arms wrapped around his neck, deepening the embrace, leaving the two be acquainted. Naoto kissed down his chest and slid one hand into his shorts, grasping his arousal firmly. The action caused him to break into a kiss with Rise, and at the grasp of the sensation, the idol, mildly annoyed at a moment, both looked to see where the interruption came from and completely forgot all about it, which is not where Naoto's hand was.
Is he hard? Is he hard?
Is it in yet?
Is it in yet?
She asked curiously, unable to hide the excitement in her voice. Naoto nodded, and she tugged at his shorts again at his pitched tent.
This is what it said?
No.
Oh.
Motioning Narakami to lift his hips. Most definitely.
Indubitably.
Indeed.
Indeed. With one great pull, she stripped him down of his shorts and boxers in one go. Yo, so like some cartoon where they like take off their clothes and they're like, ah.
Sounds like it.
He shivered subconsciously as he felt the newly formed draft shoot up his now exposed legs. However, the spring of his now freed arousal was enough to make Rise gasp in surprise. Oh my. She explained in surprise as I build this block of TNT. Anyway,
Where the hell did you go?
I'm outside the castle. That's just my cognitive world.
Kamushi's castle theme cue.
Cool. Anyway.
Oh wait, that's not his theme, I'm fucking retarded. Do 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 do.
Pretty cool, huh?
Pretty sexy stuff.
Looking cool, Joker. Anyway, back to the story at hand. Oh my, she exclaimed in surprise. Her astonishment brought another wave of pride over Naruto as she licked her lips in preparation. As nervous as she was doing her best to hold back and mark her dominance on her boyfriend in front of the idol. She was still a Shirogane after all. She had an image to uphold. Jeez, this is like Dragon Ball Z. It's just like, yo.
I will not let my Prince Sand pride dignity turn to shit.
Yeah, fuck you.
I will fuck Kakarot.
Fuck Kakarot. Rise turned to Narakami and gave him a quick kiss and then slid down his body to meet the sleuth. Shall we? Rise asked gleefully, earning a nod from Naruto accepting her request. Hold on. The voice came from above. Naruto's ears instantly perked up and heard the strained voice of her boyfriend. She looked up at him, noting that this is the first thing he said since they stepped into the room. Why am I the only one like this? He asked. Still flustered that he's the only one naked. Like what, Narakami-kun? Naruto replied, knowing giving his attention to his extra stroked. Give attention an extra stroke that forced a strangled cry from the investigation team leader.
Jesus Christ, a strangled cry.
Just say,
This is not sex, this is murder.
they're gonna bite his dick off.
Holy shit.
They're gonna chew it like a chew toy.
Right on the molars and everything. Chomping and gnawing.
Ow, my penis.
Please stop.
Please stop, put it back. Rise watched on, taking note how dominant Naruto could be when she wanted to. I don't want to be the only one naked. Naruto and Rise traded looks, looking back at Narukami. Sure, bitch. They both replied. Naruto was about to unbutton her shirt, but Rise put a hand on her to stop her. 1 minute. There's always something I wanted to do. She quickly hopped off the bed and shuffled out of the room. Narukami glanced at Naruto with a face looking for answers, which she replied with a shrug. After a moment, Naruto was about to look for her. Is when she came back back into the room and gently shut the door. I'm back.
I'm back.
I'm Kyle Blafowski. Wait, is that the Kyle's cousin's last name?
I have no clue. I was just doing Joey's World tour.
Oh, I was thinking about South Park.
Oh, shit.
I'm back, she announced, sighing with a sigh of relief from the other two people in the room. The difference with Rise this time was the inclusion of her cell phone. Naruto raised her eyebrow, not really expecting what she would do with it.
Jesus Christ.
Rise-san, why do you have your phone? She grinned mischievously. There was always something I wanted to do with Senpai. This probably will be the only time I get a chance to do so. She pressed some buttons on her phone. Would you mind if I take the stage? She asked graciously. Naruto nodded slowly, still not sure what she was expecting. However, the snarky grunt coming from Narukami's muse at the wording also realized that the idol was also realized what the idol was planning. With another press of a button, Signs of Love Nevermore remix redone for P4 dancing all night. Jesus Christ. Began to blare through.
I always wanted to fuck P4 dance. Now I can.
It works. It finally works. His nipples hardened as his dick started to throb. He shoved his dick inside his own ass. Yeah, that's the spot, he said. As Naruto and Rise looked confused, they said, our holes are right here. But Narukami just ignored
I love how you're making up a hole.
Narukami just ignored them. Yeah.
He said, no, my hole's better.
He looked
You
at
guys are
He thought about Teddy at first, and then to his best friend and partner in crime, Yusuke Hanamura. Yusuke. His eyes flashed as his penis grew bigger and bigger by the second.
What happened to the script?
Wait, what?
What happened to the fucking script?
Oh. Began to blare, she gave the sexiest glance she could to the two sitting on the bed before throwing the phone on the side. Swaying her hips in time to the beat instantly brought the attention of the two on the bed as the tuned Jesus freaking Christ. Alright. As the
tuned into the what? Into the bodies. I think it means they. I don't know.
As they turned into or whatever.
I don't
The
fucking get it.
sexy, the sexy shake of the hips was accompanied by a few undone buttons revealing some cleavage. This is a private performance. Rise breathed. The feminine attraction was giving off the incredibly hard to. I just realized I'm inside the cow's butthole.
Oh shit.
Let me get out. Let me get out.
Let's go tell it in the cow's ass. I'm on my way.
For real?
For real?
Alright.
Shit.
Here we are inside the cow's ass. Hold up. Gotta get some more in here. Oh shit, why does this remind me of Avatar's final fight with Azula? Put the blue...
The room.
No, put the blue torch up here.
Where?
Just like where you had it before. Dang. That should be enough light.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
There, I think that's enough.
Totes.
This is a private performance, Rise breathed. A feminine attraction was giving... Well, I'm just reading how it's spelled. So... Anyway... The feminine attraction was giving off was incredibly hard to ignore and caught the attention of Naoto as well, as its intended target. As much of an idol works was a lot of dancing while trying to be cute. She had to wonder, where did she learn this? She moved closer, keeping her body movement still in time as she took her leg and shoved it right up Narukami's ass. It's hard to read it because it's like my phone's far away, so I'm gonna have it close up. Shit. She moved closer, keeping her body movement still in time as she took his leg and shifted them until Narukami was sitting on the edge of the bed. She shuffled in between his knees as he loosely wrapped her arms around his neck. She smirked when she saw the blood go to his face. She slowly, ever so slowly, grinded against him in time of the music, leaving one arm draped over his shoulder and the other started working on the buttons of her shirt. She could see his attention being pulled downwards as she revealed more skin to him. Jesus Christ. Your turn.
My turn?
Yeah.
Narukami. Rise's movement was heavily reminiscent to her shadow, but her actions were more mature, more refined, and much more defined than anything her other self did. His thoughts were cut short as Rise turned around. As soon as her buttons were done, leaned back against him and placed her hands on his thighs, bringing her butt into focus. She grinded against him, but with the same antagonizing speed as before. She turned to the left, locking eyes with Naoto, giving her trademark mischievous smirk.
You bitch!
I know. She was completely aware of the look of pride Naoto's sports hat when the idol was gushing over him.
Like...
But the look like my fucking...
Like his fucking ball sack.
Like his hairy nuts.
Yo, this shit's hella long.
You think his pubes are like silver? Sorry.
I think so.
But the look... Oh wait. But the look she shot. The flute said, "He may be yours, but don't underestimate me." And blew her a small kiss.
Don't underestimate my power. She falls to the dark side.
Her left hand left his thigh and her arm reached behind her and wrapped around his neck again and brought them just a little bit closer to have the friction make its full effect. They both moaned. Narukami, due to the contact with his nakedness, and Risa from the power she was displaying over him.
Oh yeah.
Risa, dominate me.
Yo, Reese, step on my balls and crush my penis.
Kick my nuts, please.
Dominate my scrotum.
Naoto was about to reach forward, but Risa got up and sauntered over to her, shaking her hanging shirt off her shoulders, leaving her only in her bra and panties.
Ew.
I know, girls, what? Ew.
Girls are gross. They're not men. They don't have penises like we do.
No penis, what a weirdo. The salute looked up in confusion before Lisa took her hand and pulled her up. Naoto stumbled forward slightly before Lisa got her and steadied her with hands. Hands to lips, Naoto blushed heavily. The close contact. Not really used to being this up close and personal with another female.
Oh shit.
If you catch my drift.
No, I don't.
I don't either. Risa spun the blue-haired detective around, then placed her hands on her hips securely once again.
Reese saw and oh shit.
Risa San.
Alright.
Naoto gasped as she felt the idol pull her panties before sliding them down to her ankles in one swift motion. Did you come yet?
A little bit.
Yeah, me too. Good. Just making sure I'm not alone here.
Naoto, with her ultra instinct, stepped out of them and gasped as Rise's hands took a firm hold of her ballsack and grind.
Stomped on his nut. This isn't even my final.
As she stumped into Narukami's fucking cock and balls, she pulled out a torture device out of her hair. How did that happen? We don't know either.
We don't get it either, don't worry about it.
She put the cock and ball torturinator that she got from Doofenshmirtz.
Oh my goodness.
Here the platypus was attached to it too, beforehand. You saw, Narukami saw the hairs of his balls tingling upward like stalagmites.
His silver hairs. Silver pubes.
As he gradually grabbed his ballsack and ripped it off.
His silver balls.
He tore off his ballsack and threw it and cast it aside.
Threw it in their mouth. It's a chew on this. All out attack.
He had enough. He tore off his nutsack and shoved it in Rise's mouth. You can't do this to me anymore, he exclaimed as Rise fell over on her butt. Naoto looked at Narukami in shocked. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with you two? Out of nowhere, you guys were clinging on to me like leashes on a frickin' bark tree. It wasn't my fault. I had.
Fuck you, bark tree.
You made me tear off my nuts for the last time, Naoto.
This is your fault.
This is your fault. I wanted divorce.
Rise actually eats my nuts.
Rise accidentally eats my nuts. Swallows them whole. No chewing. Just swallowed. Senpai, I know this is a lot to ask, but please, let me shove your penis in my butt. Naoto looked at Rise in shocked. And
I don't even have a penis anymore.
And looked back at Narukami. Narukami stand down and looked at his non-existent wiener. Mannequin style. Flat. Nothing else. The two gasped and looked at Narukami and said, "Why, it was just there a minute ago. How can it be gone just like that?" "Check your anuses," he said, as the two girls looked behind themselves. They shuddered a little bit, like leaves falling from a tree. It was in there the entire time. Naoto perched up. She grabbed the long, slimy, thick, girthy wiener. Showed it to Rise, blood dripping from the sides, as Naoto's butthole was finally exposed. Narukami's penis grew back 10 times bigger than ever before.
With 2 more penises attached on it.
Instead of his pubes, his silver pubes, it was nothing but penises. Giant penises. Okay, can we go? Let's go back to the story.
The end.
The end.
That was it, guys.
That was it. Man, how long was that? Jesus
I don't
Christ.
fucking know, but I can't wait to hear that again.
Rise-san, she gasped as she felt the idol pull her panties, sliding them down her ankles with one swift motion. Oh shit, you read that already. Follow my lead, she whispered confidently in her ear as Naoto hesitantly nodded, trying to sway her hips in time with the idol. Once the pace was set, Rise began to work on the buttons on Naoto's dress shirt as the sleuth fumbled with her hands and reached behind her to hold onto Rise's cue to the music ending. Onto Rise's cue, the music ending. Whatever. Rise worked the last button before the motion stopped. Sugoi!
Wow.
Oh.
Sugoi!
Sugoi desune, Narukami blurted, but dumbfounded at what just happened. Rise peered over Naoto's shoulder and gackled. She frolicked in the gash. Anyway, and giggled. "I always wanted to do that," she said at Naoto. "What do you think?" Naoto coughed uncomfortably. Fucking stupid bitch. Still noting their close proximity. "That was quite a performance. Where'd you learn that from?" "Your mom," Rise said, as Naoto fell to the floor. My mom. Ah! Narukami cut off Naoto's thoughts. Penis.
Vagina.
Rise looked back at
words.
Rise looked back at Narukami's throbbing wiener. Now 17 wieners dangling down, looking directly at her. Jesus fucking Christ, this is, oh my god. Anyway, where'd you learn to do that? Rise disengaged from the sleuth and walked towards Narukami, undoing her bra clip and putting the garment off and throwing it to the side in a similar fashion to her phone. Western media. A lot of movies have scenes like that. It's not hard to copy, though. Naoto shook her head. Surprisingly, she didn't come. The end.
Surprisingly, it just didn't come. That was lame.
Surprisingly, she didn't come to such a simple conclusion. That's so you. Risa giggled as she straddled Narukami's left knee and hovered over him. Not the right knee, just the left knee.
Just the left.
Fuck the other knees. Tracing her hand against his chest, Narukami's hand slid up her body and gave her left breast a small squeeze. She moaned really loudly. Now to walk over to them. Oh shit, I'm drooling. I drilled on my mic. Hold up.
Oh
Ew.
shit.
Naruto walked over to them and straddled Narukami's other leg. Narukami's other arm did the same action he did to Rise, but Naruto shook her shirt off instantly, attracting the attention of Rise. "They're big?" she exclaimed in shock. The leader and the sleuth looked at her in confusion. What is? Naruto's boobies. How did you hide them so well? Narukami raised an eyebrow while Naruto looked away in embarrassment. "Can we not talk about this now?" Rise's expression softened.
Sorry.
It just surprised me, considering I've never seen them before. She pouted cutely. "I'm jealous." She turned to Narukami. "I could see why he's yours."
Oh wow.
Damn, such shade.
You know.
Man, hold up. I gotta turn the camera over to, like, me laying down and stuff. Well, the camera can't really see me, but, like, hold up. But, like, here we go. The silverette laughed, but was cut short when Naruto took his protrusion and squeezed his nutsack till they popped in his hand.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Just imagining that made me fucking cringe. Oh,
Ouch, my nuts.
I know, I can feel them just like pulsating now.
"That's enough from you," she admonished. With a glance to her best friend, she asked, "Shall we?" "Definitely." The next minute, Narukami shoved an entire ice cream cone up his butt.
Sharp side first.
Sharp ciphers. Yo, you can see my oh my god.
So good.
That feels great. The next minute, Narukami shuffled further up the bed as Rise kissed his neck softly and ran his hand through her hair. Naruto was further down, slowly observing his arousal before she began kissing around it and extracting a small moan from her boyfriend. Funny joke. Around a moment of teasing, her whole mouth got involved and started to suck on him gently. His hips buckled at the sensation as all of the night's teasing got to him. This feels so good. Oh my gosh. This
feels really good.
I'll give this 8.5 out of 10.
8.5 out of 10 comes.
Good job, Naruto.
Wouldn't come again.
Wouldn't come again. He breathed, making Rise giggle. "Ah-ha-ha. You're so cute, Narukami-senpai. I want to help." Just as quickly, she shuffled down where the sleuth was as she kissed along his right thigh. "Can I want some. Can I?" Nato stopped mid-bob, with Narukami still in her mouth. Jesus Christ. And looked to the side, pondering her answer. Rise giggled. "You look silly." "You look silly. Oh my gosh, stop wearing that clown makeup."
Like actually sucking a fucking cock. You look stupid.
Yo, you look like a ball sack in the wind. Naruto finished her movement and let out a breath as she came up, still keeping a hand around his base to stroke him leisurely with the absence of her mouth. "Do you want to help me with this or not?" "Oh, Jesus. Sorry, I'll behave." "Good. Take his right side. I'll be on his left. We should be able to coordinate, right?" Jeez, it's like they're trying to, like, come up with, like, an attack plan.
It's a fucking attack. It's a battle plan. It's, like,
it's just like, we're gonna shove his dick.
You take it right. I got the left. Got it. Confirmed. Affirmative.
Once we be in the middle, we'll take his dick and shove it right up his ass.
All out attack.
Is something wrong? She fidgeted with her hands. This is my first time doing this. So sorry if I'm not good at it. I'll give it my best shot. Naoto's movement of realization hit her as much as Rise liked to flirt and really be forward with her intentions. She was just as innocent as the rest of them. Well, all things considered, this was the most experience since she actually had an ongoing relationship. The best advice I could give you, since I'm still quite new to this, is to avoid using teeth at all costs. Damn.
Solid fucking advice.
Yo, blowjob facts from Naruto Shirogane.
I know.
Oh,
Take the
man.
advice from Naoto over here.
Take notes, women. Take
No
notes.
teeth. Holy crap. Fucking mind blowing.
She looked up at the observing Narukami, who comfortably ran his hand through both girls' hairs. It was quite painful for him if you do him. Rise nodded. Let's see how this works. Rise took a tensive hand to his base and tucked any loose hair behind her ears. You know, his pubic hair, and just ripped it up.
Just stuffed it in her.
Just stuffed it in her hair. Just like, he is now part of me.
Yes.
Anyway, behind her ear, slowly enveloped the head in her mouth and sucked gently. Underneath them, Narukami tensed at the new sensation. That's it. Now to encourage as Rise started to bob her head up and down in the same motion from what she saw Naruto do. Try to keep your head and mouth motions at the same hand and mouth motions in time with each other, she instructed, bringing a hum of acknowledgement from the idol. Who would have thought that Naruto, of all people, would be giving me instructions of how to actually do things in sex?
How to do things in sex.
It's like the world has gone upside down and back right side up and then back to upside down. Oh shit.
It's all good. I don't know where I am now though.
Boom.
Alright, never mind, I found it.
Wait, are you back at the page?
Yes.
Not so pleased at the progress Rise was having with handling her boyfriend, she thought it would be time to get back into the action. Bending her head down, she slowly licked up his ball sack, teasing. Ball sack. It's not even spelled right.
I know, it was like that in the last one too, it just said S-A-C.
It's the same person, I think.
Word. For real?
For real? She, teasingly causing Narukami to tense the hand on the back of her head. Naoto! He breathed. He breathed, knowing she was. He inhaled the air, knowing what she was up to. Rise pulled off him for a second to pout. What about me, senpai? She asked in a mild annoyance, stroking him a little faster than ever before. You're doing an amazing job yourself, Rise-chan. Please don't stop, she said cutely. Thank you. She took him in her mouth. She took him in her mouth again, but Naoto taped the hand to his base. Rise quickly. Oh, taped.
Just gotta fucking think of it. Like, don't even think about moving.
Don't move. This is Gorilla Adhesive Tape.
Fucking tapes it, Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell.
Do not even move.
Tapped the hand on his base. Rise quickly removes it, thinking she'd done something wrong, but her hand was quickly replaced with Naoto kissing her way up his shaft. Rise came up, raised an eyebrow. I did say take his right and eyes have his left. and we'll both shove his wiener up his butt together.
Nice.
Your turn.
The idol shrugged as the kissed and legged according. With Naoto as the pair worked Narukami as much as possible. He shifted, shivered, and shuddered under the ministrations as they got better with coordinating over time.
Yeah, it sucked a lot.
Yeah.
Literally. Yeah, they just suck at their job.
Occasionally they would accidentally bump heads, or their lips would get too close to each other. However, the moment that changed the boundaries of their private party was when the girls' lips just grazed each other, causing Risa to freeze.
Damn.
However, Naoto didn't notice and carried on with what she was doing. She's not a little fucking bitch. Risa moved backwards slightly. Naoto gave a lingering kiss to Narukami, which made hum in appreciation before pulling away. Yes, Risa. The idol's right hand let it slip from his body until it reached her shoulder. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Risa blinked for a moment, her body working on it. Oh, Naoto tilted her head inquisitively, wondering what she wanted, while being completely unaware of the hand on her shoulder, because, you know, she has no sensation of touch. I'm sorry, Risa said simply before locking lips.
Before you go on, I want to read the next line.
Alright. So, like after I finish this paragraph.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Risa said, for simply locking lips with the blue net, using the hand on her shoulder to keep her from escaping. Both Naoto and Narukami's eyes widened in shock at the gesture, with the leader exclaiming,
Holy shit. Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
He killed the mood.
Narukami killed the mood. His penis went back and tucked inside himself. Narukami put back his clothes on and walked away. As he explained, he exclaimed to the girls, "That was disgusting. Don't ever do that again." And walked out to the sunlight.
Literally made me fucking vomit.
I'm shitting my pants right now as Narukami walked away with shit in his pants. Holy shit. This was totally something she didn't expect. And if this was any other situation, she would have shoved the idol away and chastified her for her inappropriate actions. But this isn't one of those times. Blaming it on the heavy sexual atmosphere, which can easily skew one's judgment, she began to drop resistance and kiss back. The alarm bells in the back of her head rang louder than anything else in her life, but she shut them off, only concentrating on the beautiful idol that was totally focused on her in the present times. Narukami stared in awe as the two of the most beautiful women. What?
Narukami's just sitting there the whole time. It's like, where the fuck is my blowjob? They just start making out. He's like, hold up. Don't fucking do that. He's like, wait.
Yo.
The fuck is this shit?
No, he's calling up Haru because she's left-handed.
Oh, right. She's left-handed.
She's left-handed. Yo.
Holy shit. My broadcast is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 viewers, dude.
12 viewers? Oh, for real?
I've only ever had like 15 viewers on Twitch.
How long is this? Jesus Christ, it's still pretty long.
It's been about 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Anyway, yeah,
Narukami stared in awe.
Narukami stared in awe as the two of the most beautiful women he knew kissed passionately were almost too much for him. He just nuts.
Yeah, he was like, wow, this is hot.
The virtual simulation working almost as well as a physical kind. However, he dared not to say anything. Not wanting to break up the amazing moment they shared together. Another half minute, the two ladies pulled away, panting softly from the lack of air. Both faces lit up in an intense flush. Both looked at each other rather awkwardly, not too sure what to say. The silence was broken after a few moments by Naoto, from mostly thinking aloud. Apology accepted.
Where the fuck did that come from at all? Apology accepted, what?
Apology accepted. Now you can suck my boyfriend's penis.
Get back to sucking my boyfriend now. Apology accepted.
Naruto whispered, bringing a small laugh from the idol in return. It was in the heat of the moment the detective waved it off dismissively. It is fine. I am dog. I speak normal. I find it rather enjoyable, surprisingly. Risa smiled in appreciation and gave Naruto one more small peck under her lips before looking back at Narukami. Should we move on with things? Naruto nodded and murmured in agreement. The both. They both slid up their senpai's body and both traded kisses with each other. Would you like to go first, Rise? Fuck no, you stupid ballsack licker.
Stupid bitch, you think I've ever done this shit before, you fuck?
That's fucking disgusting, you fucking piece of shit.
Why would I ever want to fuck Narukami? Not like I was trying to since the fucking beginning of this.
Yo, this is hella fucking long.
I know, this one's insane.
Yo.
We're not even halfway, are we?
We're halfway.
Oh my god, what the fuck? We're literally just now getting to the sex.
Jesus Christ.
It's been like fucking... It's been an hour and 30 minutes and we're just now getting into the sex.
I'm sure Are you sure I don't want to It's fine. However, she smirked. I do like using him for longer, however. Hey. Wow, now, Tokun. Fair play. She turned to Narukami. Would you mind if I was on top? She asked timidly. You could read next.
Narukami stroked her cheek in comfort. Ha! Go for it.
Ha! Nice cock.
Sit on my face.
Ha! Nice cock.
He looked at Naoto for reassurance, and received it with another kiss on the cheek from his girlfriend. Yeah, I don't mind. Rise was just about to move when Naoto perked up. Oh! What is it, Naoto-kun? The sleuth sat up. I'm normally on the pill, so it's not that big of a deal for me, but... this time, Rise waved away her concern. Don't worry, I'm also on the same thing. Plus, I'm clean too since Senpai will be my first. So why are you on birth control if you're not fucking Rise?
Damn.
That's a waste of your hormonal anger and emotions and you know what, fuck it. Literally, look, the next line is, so then why do you use it? I wasn't the only one wondering. Rise laughed quite nervously. Well, being able to have predictable periods in the show business is important. Really helps with preparing outfits in advance. Plus, it stops the heavy cramps feeling nothing worse than performing with that happening. Narukami smirked at the thought of period blood. Narukami smirked, which the two girls caught on to. Definitely your first time, right? Narukami. Yup, menstruation.
Yo, menstruation? This is the bucket of menstruation? I just had to do that.
It was much needed. Rise nodded slowly, unsure of what he was up to, with a gleam in his eye. In a flash, he launched himself upwards into sitting position. As Reese fell on her, where the fuck did you go?
He said in the flash, and I was just reenacting the scenario.
Oh my god, I didn't even, that was flashy.
Alright, continue.
The roles were quickly reversed as Soji hovered over the embarrassed idol. Narukami hovered over the, who the fuck is Soji? Narukami-senpai. Narukami quickly kissed down her chest before he made it to the junction of her leg. This is the first time. This is the least I could do for you. Rise reached out for him, but he moved too quickly out of her range. She was about to sit up and protest, but she felt something slick swipe up against her folds.
It's my sea pickle.
Yeah! Now don't watch on out of curiosity as Rise got raped.
For real?
As her boyfriend.
For real?
As her boyfriend got to work with her best friend. She wondered if she looked like this whenever he went down on her. Either way, it seems like she was enjoying it. Senpai, it's too much. Yeah.
You have to say it like this. You have to say it like this. Senpai, it's too much.
Senpai,
Yeah.
please take it out. It is too much. Yeah.
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 It hurts my vagina.
The idol cried incoherently as Narukami pressed his tongue against her labia.
Fuck's a
And then
labia?
upward under her clit. Her hips rocked as the new sensation began to take over. She quickly succumbed to the build pressure that she has experienced oral sex for the first time as the receiver. This feels so damn good. She
Thanks.
yeah, he's just like, yeah, I fucking know.
I did this multiple times. With
She
who?
moaned as one hand gripped the bed sheet, the other reached for Naoto's hand securely. Naoto's presence was more welcome because, in all honesty, she was fucking terrified of Narukami's huge 17,000 square foot boner cock.
As she looked at the skyscraper of her boyfriend's Schmeat.
Yeah. As the shadow of the Schmeat covered her entire body.
She wrapped around in Narukami's Schmeat, using it as a warm blanket. Yeah.
She's never experienced anything like this before, considering how Narukami was making her feel at the moment. He was quite the opposite. What? How the fuck did I just lose my spot? I dropped my phone again.
She groaned at his tongue,
Where the
left.
fuck? Sorry. You just keep going. Oh, I found it, but keep going.
She groaned as his tongue left her for a second before moving to her clit, where her hips jolted upwards from the pressure spot. The hands gripping the sheets started to claw at Narukami's head. You know,
Holy shit!
just fucking
Claw to his fucking head.
Yo, as she stabs his head with her fucking fingernails. Narukami lays on the floor dead as his boner still keeps rising.
They fucked the remaining seconds of Narukami's dying boner.
Remember, it runs around Naruto's body, so it'll take a while. But as Narukami died, he shot himself.
And pissed and came.
He fucking shit, came and cummed. And pissed. Naruto is not impressed.
He came and cummed.
He came and cummed at the same time. But this was a different type of come and came. Jesus Christ, it's so bright. Yeah. His hand, the hand gripping the sheets started to claw at Narukami's head until she had a fistful of hair. She pulled it out, shoved it in her vagina hole.
And she said, yes, this feels too good.
And then she roughly growled against his face, roughly as her body aims toward the finish line of her pleasure. Riese-chan, are you okay? Naoto asked, somewhat worried, seeing the strain on her face. She tried to... She tried to get out as she cried again in spasm due to Narukami's circling his tongue around her vagina.
Kiss me.
Touch my body. Shit in my throat. She shouted.
Come.
Shit and cum. Jesus Christ.
Narukami, give me a Cleveland steamer.
Wait, wasn't there one called, like, the Alabama Back Road?
Yeah. I forgot a bunch of the other ones because I didn't fucking listen because I was laughing too hard.
The Alabama Back Road has to do with a brother and sister, and he hits it from the back.
Jesus Christ.
That's the one. That's something I made up, by the way. I never heard of anything called the Alabama Back Road.
That's brilliant. I've been bamboozled. I thought that was I think a waffle stomping. Never mind.
Yo, blue waffle? What?
No waffle stomping.
Isn't where you like step on someone's vagina?
No, it's like shitting in the shower and then stomping it down the drain.
Oh, you do that too?
I thought I was the only one.
Kiss me, she shouted, taking the sleuth by surprise. Uninterested in the hesitation, she took hold of the arm, of the hand, of the girl, of the man, of the woman, of the girlfriend she was holding earlier, and pulled her down to meet her lips. The idol didn't hold back, going into a full makeout mode, forcing Naruto to battle the domination or willing to submit, which of the Shirogane never does.
Orgia mode.
Orgia mode, as she killed Koromaru in the process. Arf. Koromaru, no! As Koromaru dies, Ken Amada shoved fucking Naruto's dick in her butt.
Ken Amada turned 22 the other day.
For real?
Yes, for real.
Oh, wait, his birthday's yesterday? Or the other day?
Something like that.
Yo, I'm gonna play simple. I'm gonna play Nevermore. Give me a minute.
That's great, actually. I could use some Nevermore.
Uchi ni makoto makaketa utaneme ni hashita toekeru nevermore setsunaku magareteta ukoe wah wah uji ni makoto makashiteka Gatsusamu Tomete. I can't speak Japanese, but I can sing it. Falsely accused for a white man. I got arrested for being the minority. A white cop pulled me over then. He had his cop friends beat me with a stick like the slavery's back in 1936. Bum, 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 Ujimi na koto maka together. They whipped me to shame and served me just like the slaves did. Killed my parents, never again. I saw their faces, elated. Bum 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 bum. Then comes the white guy coming out the shed. And Rosa Parks finally gave that guy head. I'm in the past, my ass is grass, and I'm gonna pass some gas.
I would clap, but everyone would wake up.
Hold up.
Hold up, I have just a thing for you.
Clapping noises.
Don't even worry about it. Just, I have the perfect thing for you.
Yo, I almost fell asleep while singing. Thank you. Your turn.
Wait, what?
We're at looking up. No, we're looking at looking up between Rise's legs.
In amusement, as Narukami had another idea which pushed him to snake his hand towards Naoto. Naoto squealed into Rise's mouth as she felt what she assumed to be one of Narukami's digits invade her folds and thrust lightly. Her body quivered the ache that was building up overnight. She was finally attended to. She gripped the bed sheets just by Reese's head as she broke her neck. As she broke the kiss off too. No, call me, please. She breathed as her hips thrusted back to get as much as she could out of his fingers. She rewarded with a second finger joining, bringing a
Freaking
dick finger pitch. Yes, that is it, Narukami-kun. Keep on going. Senpai, let me come.
Don't.
The girls vocally aired their demands as Narukami kept them on the edge
of glory.
I was waiting
and I'm waiting for the time to come.
Narukami to fuck me because he still hasn't had sex with anyone yet, even though we're more than halfway through. This shit's stupid.
How long is this?
We're actually nearing the end in about fucking another 3 hours. Oh my god, we have so much left.
You want to make a part 3 for tomorrow morning?
Yeah, please. Jesus Christ, I
don't know.
fucking book.
Yo, I had to like screenshot. Just.
Me too.
So I know where we're at. Alright. Oh my god. Anyway.
That was almost 3 hours.
For you.
Yeah.
Alright, guys.
I'm fucking tired.
Yo. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching.
Will Risa get fucked? We will never know.
Well, Narukami actually put his penis inside her.
Will he actually make a fucking move and not be a fucking dipshit?
He actually put his sea pickles in there.
Will he drop his seed with the sea pickles?
Will birth control actually work? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Will birth control actually work for our heroes?
Find out next time on Dragon Ball
Z. Angel. Boom, boom. That's the only ending I actually remember.
Wait, that's Soul Eater.
I haven't even seen all of Soul Eater.
Neither have I.
Did you know Lotus Juice, the guy who does all the Persona rapping, he was in the Soul Eater song
Oh, he was?
and a JoJo song
Oh, yeah, he
for
was.
yeah
For,
for part
part
two,
two.
Battle Cleansing. Yeah.
Yeah. Coming through now.
Coming through
Coming through,
now,
coming
coming through, coming through, coming to watch me go in overdrive because I ate my ass, I'm ass, I'm ass now.
Yo, but I was just like, yo, that sounds like the singer from Persona.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was just like,
I
oh
hadn't
shit, it
known,
is.
I hadn't known about any of the later Persona games when I heard that, so I revisited it and I was like, oh shit, no fucking way.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, part 3 will come out tomorrow
Shout out
morning.
to myself, LeBlanco G. Please follow me. I really badly need followers.
Follow
Please,
LeBlanc.
anyone who dares watch this piece of history video.
This historical event. Alright, good night, guys.
Yes, sleep soundly. My stream's still going.